How crazy is this? I'm on the rooftop of the Knickerbocker Hotel in Hollywood. We love LA and Hollywood. Welcome to Hollywood. Right next to the Capitol building, you see the Knickerbocker Hotel. The Knickerbocker Hotel opened up in 1923, and this is what it used to look like. Nice awnings. Look how nice the people dressed up here. It was like a luxury hotel where the rooms were $7 to $9. I'm not kidding you. It was a windmill Vanderkamp that was like a bakery. It's a historic site now. Rudolph Valentini was often seen here dancing the tango. Marilyn Monroe sneaked through the kitchen to meet her husband DiMaggio. Elvis Presley, Red Skeleton, Betty Davis, Cary Grant, they all lived here. This place is also known for suicide. The lady jumped off the 11th floor. Irene Gibson, a costume designer, she actually had an affair with Gary Cooper, and she jumped off the 11th floor, landing on the Hollywood awning. And this is what it looked like when you jumped off the 11th floor. The lady just hit that concrete overhang and she laid there for a few days before they found her. Pretty sad, huh? But it's super high. Yep, this is the same awning. The Knickerbocker Hotel has lots of stories to tell, but today I'm here because Elvis Presley did a photo shoot up here. And I tried many times, I never got up there, but today I got permission to go on the roof of the Knickerbocker Hotel. You better stay and watch the video. This is gonna be a cool one. The sign's been there since 1923, and you can tell in the middle there's like a little ladder going all the way up if you have to change the light bulbs. And I still can't believe it's gonna happen today. And right when you walk in, they have this really old mailbox. Who knows, maybe Stan Laurel and Elvis Presley put their mail in here. And the lady who managed this place here told me this was not here. This was all redone. And there was a bar right here. This is where Marilyn Monroe and DiMaggio met on their first date. The chandelier is not original. I put it up in 1955. But Elvis seen this chandelier. And I tried to match up this picture. The lady told me they put a wall right here. So the whole lobby, when we walk in here, used to look like this. This is what the lobby used to look like. They had those beams up there, and they lowered the ceiling a little bit. There's a few pictures of Elvis being in his room. He took some pictures for Heartbreak Hotel. But there's only one picture I can match up where he walks in the Knickerbocker Hotel. You see, it says from the outside on the glass, they replaced the glass. This is his cousin, Gene Smith. But the pallor in the back, still there. That's where he walked in, into the lobby. Right here at the Knickerbocker Hotel. Jerry Lee Lewis, Marilyn Monroe, Frank Sinatra, the list goes on and on. A lot of celebrities stayed here. This place has some big history in Hollywood. And here we go into the small elevator all the way up to the rooftop. Maybe this is the exact elevator Elvis took all the way up to his room, but I heard there's a different elevator where he could park his car on the bottom and take it right up to his room. We're gonna check it out. Did Elvis push this button? 3 days ago, I never knew that I'm gonna walk in this building here. The guy who used to manage this building has stayed in this apartment, and he had the book where people signed in, and in 504, Beth Houdini stayed right here. And if you don't know, now you know. Elvis Presley's manager, Colonel Tom Parker, he stayed in 509, right here. This is where he stayed. Stan Laurel and Oliver Hardy used to live here too. And in 1955, on the TV show called This Is Your Life, they surprised them right in this hotel room here. And I want to show you where it was. 205. This is where Stan Laurel and Oliver Hardy were staying. It's all original. Of course, somebody else is living in there. We don't want to talk too loud here. Every Saturday I watched Stan Laurel and Oliver Hardy, Dick und Doof, that's what they call them in Germany. I mean, for you guys, you probably think, oh, what's the big deal? You know, they influenced my life, and this is where I walked here every single day. Hey Stan, hey Ollie, what are you doing here? See? This is room 1016, but this is not where Elvis was staying. If you look over here, this used to be the entrance to 1016 right here, and they combined those two units. So Elvis was staying in the whole area up here. And from what I heard is, he had pictures up right here. Wow. Elvis walked in here. And of course, I thought it was appropriate to wear his sunglasses. This is where Elvis walked in and out. History. And when you come around the corner, there's a staircase all the way up to the rooftop. I wonder if Stan Laurel and Oliver Hardy ever met Elvis Presley. They stayed here in 1955 and Elvis in 1956. I don't know, maybe they ran into each other. There's 281 apartments here. This is not a hotel anymore. One bedroom and some are 2-bedroom apartments. We're about to do it. And you guys don't understand how exciting this is. Whew. Oh my goodness. Capitol Records. What a view. We gotta be really careful. They have all those little things on the ground here. We don't want to fall down. First, I want to show you the view of Hollywood and Vine. Absolutely stunning. There's the W Hotel. Really expensive to stay there. Wow, look at this building here. A rooftop bar too. And there's the Hollywood sign. And the sign of the Knickerbocker Hotel. Who would have known that the electronic electrician from Germany in the little town Krefeld would ever be right here where history was made in the Knickerbocker Hotel. Whew, you just gotta grasp it for a minute. There's the Hollywood sign. So now we're gonna check out where Elvis did his photo shoot. Wow. I've never been up here, but by just looking around, I can already tell where they took some of the pictures. This is crazy. So right facing the Hollywood sign, there was like a little fire escape. And this picture was taken right here. But they took down the fire escape. But there's one picture I can match up and show you that it was taken right here. And you probably ask yourself, how do I know it was right there? You see the building in the background? This is the exact same building you see right here. And Elvis was standing right on the fire escape. How incredible is this? And that was just here where the Hollywood sign is. And if you turn a little bit to the left, in this corner, you see the mountain range in the background. In some of the pictures, you can see it exactly. This is where Elvis was sitting. This is unbelievable. Look at this. I got another picture too. And I can't believe the photographer made him take his shirt off. First, he didn't want to do it. But that was also right here. I mean, this is undescribable cool. So you see the buildings in the background. If you match up this picture, you see some buildings in the background here. And this is where Elvis was sitting. He was sitting right here and looking towards this direction. Man, I could take my shirt off, but I gotta lose a few more pounds. Maybe next time. Look at the goosebumps I'm getting here, matching up the pictures. And this one was right here. This is crazy. And you can tell the telephone used to be right here. There's an outlet. And this is where the phone used to be. Elvis was leaning against this wall with his foot. Time to match up the picture. And here he was pretending being on the phone, just like this. I feel a little bit like Elvis. If you're looking for trouble, you're in the right place. If you're looking for trouble, you look at my face. There's one picture of Elvis and Marilyn up here, but this is not a real picture. This is Photoshop. Elvis was sitting there, but they Photoshopped Marilyn in there, and I think the background is New York. But it's still a really good picture though. This is my favorite picture of Elvis posing here. You can't see the Capitol Records in the background because they took the picture a little lower down from right here, shooting upwards. Well, this is where Elvis was standing. And you can also tell those little white things here, they're in the picture. Even that nut is here. Right where the Hollywood sign is. What was Elvis thinking? I'm here in 2023 and Elvis was here in 1955. Kind of like this, leaning down here. And now the GIV is here. I can't feel the Elvis spirit right now, but I would love to. But it's pretty cool just to be here where Elvis once stood. I actually been to the house where he lived in Germany. I used the same bathroom, I slept in the bed. So I've been to many Elvis Presley's locations, but it's always new ones you can find, and I love it. I think the photographer was laying on the ground to take this picture here. But this is the wall. This is not the ghetto here. This is a really nice hotel, but now it's a retirement home and there's older folks living here. Another scene, you can see in the background, those metal grids. That is exactly that spot where he was standing. The photographer who took the shot up here, his name is Ed Braslav, and he did a whole bunch of pictures of Elvis Presley being on the rooftop here. Elvis Presley stayed in this hotel because he was filming Love Me Tender right down the street in the studios. What was Elvis thinking when he was up here? Did he look at the Hollywood sign? Did they just stand here and look around and said, oh, this is a nice area? Who knows? But it's always good to be in somebody's famous footsteps. Maybe one day one person says, hey, this is Venice Beach. This is where German in Venice started his YouTube channel. You never know. The world famous magician and escape artist Harry Houdini stayed in this hotel as well. After he passed away, his wife, Beth Houdini, came up here and did a séance with a whole bunch of people that tried to contact Houdini. It was on a Halloween night. In 1936, can you believe it? 1936, it happened all here on the rooftop. A lot of people say this hotel is haunted. Well, I have not experienced anything yet, But maybe when we go down to the room, we'll see. I think it was in this area where Beth Houdini tried to contact her husband at the seance with a whole bunch of other people. I really came here to match up the Elvis Presley shots. But since I'm up here already, there's another picture on the internet where Beth Houdini is standing. And you can match up the picture here too. Wow. Rain and shine. The sign is still the same. And at night it actually lights up. The Knickerbocker Hotel. It never gets old to look at the Hollywood sign. I think the Capitol Records building is closed now. Once I've been inside to pick up something. I mean, who knows? I'm probably never gonna come here again. I have to enjoy being here. When I come to a location like this, I'm always getting super nervous. The first 15 minutes, I can't even talk. I just have to walk around a little bit to get adjusted to the situation. And I don't know why this is. Maybe it's because I love doing what I do, but I get really, really nervous. Right after the pandemic, I tried to come here, but I always got denied access to the rooftop. And you can do anything in the world if you know the right people. And finally, I found the right person that allowed me to come up here. I want to say thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Not only me, all those viewers of this video, Elvis fans, and whoever watches the GIV, thank you too, that you allowed me to come up here. That was absolutely incredible. And what I said, I want to go to the Neverland Ranch. People tell me, oh, you can't. I know for a fact that there's somebody who can get me in there. You just have to know the right people. That's how life is all about, knowing the right people. So whoever's listening, get me into the Neverland Ranch. That would be awesome. And maybe some other places. I wanted to go to the Universal Studios. There's this little, you know, where they filmed Back to the Future, this little fountain where they disappear. This is on the lot too, but this is where Steven Spielberg's area is. Nobody ever been there. I would love to go there. If you work at Universal Studios, maybe you hit up the GIV. And yes, people say, oh, you're taking advantage. I'm taking advantage of my YouTube channel, of course. I want you guys to see all different places where you normally never have access to, like this. Who would have known that we can ever come up here and film up here? So never give up, always try. Maybe not the first time, not the second time, but maybe on the third time. I'm talking. Who do I preaching to, huh? Bye-bye, Knickerbocker Rooftop. Maybe one day I see you again. And believe it or not, this is Douglas. He just recognized me in the parking lot and he's going to give me like a little gift. What is this?
Well, this is a towel from Indonesia. Bintang is the primary beer supplier of Indonesia, and this one's specifically labeled for the island chain of Mentawai. It's a place I frequent quite often, and noticed you here in the parking lot where we park our Hollywood trucks for the film business.
Okay.
And I wanted to give you a little token of our appreciation because my wife's from Indonesia and she loves watching your channel.
Unbelievable. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
You're very welcome. And anytime you guys get a chance to see him live, it's really exciting. It's even better in person.
Stop it. Hold on, let me give you the 20 bucks I promise you. Well, my friends, that was it. Live here from the Knickerbocker Hotel in Hollywood. The GIV has left the building. And I can't believe it. That's the second building I climbed on top. There was the church where they filmed the Enchantment Under the Sea. Now I was on top of this building. Who knows where I'm going to be next. I had a great time. I hope you enjoyed the video as well. And I see you next time. By the way, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Push the notification bell. I know you have not subscribed yet. You keep watching my videos. What does it matter if you click that little subscribe button? I want to go to 1 million subscribers. If you don't hit it, I will never make it. And you're the one who can make it happen for me. I can't do anything. I can just make those videos. So just hit that little subscribe button. And I see you guys later. Tschüssing. On mange cup. Yeah.